How does ethnic diversity impact economic growth? The conversation around ethnic diversity and its effects on economic growth is more relevant than ever. Recent data reveals that the United States is becoming increasingly diverse. Just last year, demographic reports showed that minorities now representing a significant and growing portion of the population. For instance, as of 2020, 50% of children under 18 in the United States belong to ethnic minority groups. This shift is not just a statistic. It reflects a changing society that impacts various aspects of life, including the economy. The Hispanic or Latino population grew by 23% between 2010 and 2020, adding over 11.6 million individuals. This group accounted for more than half of the country's total population growth during that decade. Meanwhile, Asian Americans are the fastest-growing racial group, with a 35% growth rate. Multiracial Asian Americans grew even faster, increasing by 55%. This demographic transformation has both direct and indirect effects on economic growth. A more diverse population introduces a wider array of skills, ideas, and cultural perspectives into the workforce. This variety can lead to increased innovation and productivity, as different groups contribute unique strengths. Immigrants and their United States-born children are expected to drive most of the population gains in the coming decades. This growth can help offset slower growth among other groups. However, the relationship between ethnic diversity and economic growth is complex. While diversity can stimulate creativity and new opportunities, it also presents challenges. Historical patterns indicate that certain minority groups, such as American Indian, Alaska Native, Hispanic, and Latino populations, often live near polluting infrastructure. This situation can negatively affect health and economic prospects. Addressing these disparities is essential to ensure that the benefits of diversity are shared widely. Religious and ethnic diversity can also influence access to economic opportunities. Greater religious freedom has been linked to reduced exclusion of specific groups from financial services and economic participation. When all groups have fair access to education, jobs, and capital, the economy can grow more evenly. In the United States, these changing demographics mean that economic policies and business practices may need to adapt. Companies and governments that respond to the needs of a diverse population can tap into new markets and talent pools. Conversely, failing to address inequality or barriers faced by minority groups could limit potential economic gains from diversity. The data indicates that ethnic diversity in the United States is increasing rapidly, and this trend is likely to continue. The economic impact will depend on how well the country manages both the opportunities and challenges that come with a more diverse society. Policies that support inclusion, reduce disparities, and encourage participation from all groups can help ensure that ethnic diversity positively contributes to economic growth.